The amount that he improved from the first album, Represent, to Jealous One's Envy, you guys obviously had something to do with that.
Jealous, but everybody, remember, we didn't know this at the time, but Represent was key players to helping. His two big hits was King's Son, was, the shit is real, and Flojo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The best two songs he had was those. That was my favorite. That's what we had. So even when we thought we was fans of him, it wasn't really him. It was somebody else already helping him. So this is his MO from the start. We didn't know that. We respected him on being a lyricist, but man, we really got into it. You know what I'm saying? And then he did the Jealous One's Envy, and that was Armageddon. And Keith Nutt. That was Armageddon of Keith Nutt. His hype.
I know you guys helped a lot on the what you call it, Don Cartagena, but on Jealous One's Envy, how much did you guys help on that one?
That was Armageddon, and that was Keith Nutt.
Got you. Okay. Because that was the first time that we heard Pun pretty much.
There. That's when he was like, you know what I'm saying? That was when he did the Bronx is the wrong place to visit. Yeah. So that's when I introduced Pun to Joe in front of that store, and then he took him after a week. He took him to the studio and Pun laid that verse down. But that album was already almost done when Pun got in it. But that style, that everything already, he was trying to be like Nas and everything. And he already had a team of writers, which were Armageddon was, one of them, like the number one. Armageddon, and then Keith Nutt. That would do probably the same sessions we was doing. They getting together and writing to do some hot rhymes. And it was okay. That's why it was okay. He was getting a little better. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it was his thought of the direction he wanted to be going in, but that was that episode right there. Then you see the dramatical change from the Jealous One's Envy to the Don Cartagena. And you can see, obviously, y'all all seen that Pun was the one who showcased that style. You know what I'm saying? The style that we cultivated. Really, what I'm saying, when me and Pun used to write together, I was my partner in all of that, right? So we had that same style, similar styles of spitting fast, of getting lyrical with it, putting words together format, because, we was always like Coogee Rap fans, and we was like Rakim fans and Big Daddy Kane fans. So it's like a mix of all of that. And, we just, when we put that pen up, we always thought that style was us. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Pun, of course, was, the master of that style. Me, I was still like, trying to embrace the fact that, am I going to be a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it used to take a long time to write. But that was like, before Pun knew me, I had that style already. You know what I'm saying? Pun had a little older style. Not saying he got it from me, but when we started writing together, it was just like magic. That we knew that this is the style to kill a song with. You know what I'm saying? So we just rolled like that. And he talked about the topics that he talked about with the vocabulary he did, and I did mine. More a little simplistic, you know what I'm saying, but more sharper and snappier with the metaphors. You know what I'm saying? Pun was just more intricate, and he had everything to be a star. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like that, cultivating that style that Joe was spitting on the Don Cartagena album, that's us. That's Pun. You could go all the credit right there to Pun influence that and Pun writing that.
I would like to get your expertise, because I feel like a lot of people kind of like wrote it off as hip hop was evolving and the style was changing. So that Joe was just adapting to that. But how likely is it for an artist? That's what he wanted you to think. Right. But how likely is it for an artist to get that exponentially better from Flojo style to all of a sudden?
If you're a copycat, if you are a person that looks at things and just mimics them and do a okay job, yeah, you could do that. I know a lot of people that, they're great entertainers. Puffy did it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe had way more swagger than Puffy, though, with like saying the rhymes on the beat. He had more flow than Puffy. But that's what Puffy did. You know what I'm saying? Puffy, well, at least Puffy tell you, these dudes wrote that for me.
Right.
And even if he jerks them later on, but at least you give him the credit. He don't go crazy with it, but if you ask him, he'll tell you, nah, he wrote that. You know what I'm saying? He got no problem doing that. But Joe is different. Joe got that ego inside that he knows that he comes from the school that, you have to write your own rhymes. So it's embarrassing for him to give the next man his credit. You know what I mean?